Didn't bring my bike today, so we gotta walk. Probably should have rode that bike this morning. It was so cold. I just had her give me a ride. Didn't think about this gay ass walk home. It's so cold, but it's fucking 59 degrees out here. Winter has arrived. Winter coming in strong. I call this dude, get his bed delivered. Oh, there's got to be a shortcut. If I can cut through there or not. We're going to try. Fuck it. I mean, it looks like you could go right through here and be there in no time instead of walking all the way around. Ugh. I bet you there's a path in the woods. I can't be the only motherfucker that's thought about this and made a path. There's got to be a path. We're going to find this path. This saved me a lot of time. Hell, I'll take the bike through there, too. Me no Spanish. Me no Espanol. Me no Espanol. Me no Espanol, no? Me no Espanol. Me no Espanol. Me no Espanol. Me no Espanol. By the way, next Monday, and every Monday after that, it's going to be members only. All the streams, everything. Not going to do it today because we ain't got that many members yet. We only got like 3 or 4. All right, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfuckers. Get out of my way. Stand in the middle of the fucking road. It's $5 a month on YouTube. I'm switching from Patreon to YouTube. Fuck it. It's just easier that way, I mean. And if I do a members only thing, it's just right on YouTube. And if you're a member, it detects you, and it's just simpler. A simple 5. I think I can cut through here and I can find a path. MILF? I'm gonna take these dogs out, pee, poop. Watch me walk all the way over here and not be able to go through here. It'll be like a gate or some faggot shit. Looking for a shortcut. Check the map. Going the right way. That's where Pennywise lives, down in there. Go down in there, you can find it. This looks like construction, like they're building houses back here. I should be able to walk through here. Yeah, I never went to that Five Guys. It's too expensive to spend that much money on a burger. There's no way it's that good. It'd be worth such a price. Stay clear of that place. I'll never try it. A lot of construction going on back here. I'm gonna find a path. I live right over there. Shit. There's gotta be a way through here. Move-in special. Newly built homes. 2 and 3 bedroom townhouse with garage. Help wanted, apply inside. They look nice. They also look kind of cheap. Of course, a lot of the new stuff that's being built is cheap as fuck. Built like shit. From what I see on the internet. I believe we can cut right through there. They built all kinds of shit back here. Oh, these look nice. These are nice. This shit expensive though. With a garage, 2 bedroom, it's big. Honestly, you should get a discount. There's all this construction going on. They should give you a discount. Move into this shit. These motherfuckers don't even got grass. illegals are building this. Look at this shit. I can't do no second job, working construction. I don't have enough time. I don't really have time for a second job. I'm a busy man. One's enough. I think we can cut right through there. If I got one, it'd just be like 20 hours a week in the future. Ain't doing it right now. This is my second job. Streaming. Cut right through there. Look at that. I knew it. I knew it. Ugh. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. Fuck. Alright. I have arrived. Oh, this is way faster. I don't know if I can get the bike through here, but it's way faster. Hey, maybe get rid of the bike. I'm thinking about getting rid of it. Saving like, and the PlayStation. Save that $300 a month. And I could buy a PlayStation next year. Because with this shortcut, I mean, it won't take that long at all to get to in front of the house. This saves so much time. I would have had to walk all the way around big circle. I'm already in the neighborhood. Incredible. And we'll see. Let's get through October first. But I mean, going to the gym and stuff, it's nice to have the bike for real. It's so, I can either have less money or less time. I guess time is more valuable than money. So I better keep the time. Because having to walk everywhere, that's time consuming. Hell, I could probably take the bike to that little path, for real. I'd have to jump it over that wall, pick it up. Other than that, see, Big HD he used to live over in one of these. Yeah, but I like having the bike to get it to the gym and stuff. That gym's what is it? Almost 3 miles away. Yeah, people already got Christmas stuff up. Look at that. Is that Christmas? No, it's pumpkins. Pumpkins on that reef. They still look a little Christmassy, though. Man, that woman went wild decorating her shit. Damn. Must be some old lady in there. She ain't got nothing to do but decorate outside of her home. Everyone she knows is dead. I need to start bringing the dogs over here. This is where you're supposed to bring them. A little field over here. I think they got a little grill. They're cute. People must not come back here and steal because this dude leaves his telescope. I swear his telescope probably $300. It's just sitting out here. It's out here all the time, and it looks expensive. There's no way that ain't expensive. And it's just sitting out here. It's always sitting out here. Must be cameras and shit around here. I bet there is somewhere. Surveillance. Why would I take his telescope? I'm not a thief. See what I said, nah. Get him out of here. The PlayStation's being rented from the same place I'm getting the bike. I want to play Rust, but I got to get a controller. That controller won't even charge. Piece of shit. I'll get another controller, and I ain't got money for that right now. I had to get my TV over here this week. I'll try to get it over here Wednesday. I gotta get that bed delivered, that couch delivered. This girl got a king-size bed. I don't know where the hell we're gonna put it. I mean, I'm sure it'll go in that room, but fuck. That's gonna be huge. She was like, I'm not sleeping. We slept on that futon last night. She's like, I'm not sleeping on that shit again. Call this number, get this bed. All right. Don't tell me twice. I'm here. PlayStation. I'd like to get controllers so I can play it when I get off work. That kid's a goof. He keeps like coconut in his base, and coconut keeps like just spawning. I'm gonna read you the tweets when I get in here. But coconuts. When you gonna learn, bro? Some people you just can't play these games with, man. What did you do? Oh my God! What is that on the floor? Okay, it's your toy that you ripped up. All right. Because if that would have been my futon, that all this cotton came out of, your ass would have been getting moved out of here. What is on the couch? One of y'all been licking your paws and you licked the couch. It's not pee though, so I'll be all right. It's that stuffed turtle. They ripped that stuffed turtle up. I mean, I figured they would at some point. I'm surprised it lasted that long. My dogs are tough on toys. Real tough. Give me a minute, I'll take you outside. Let me breathe. I'm drinking this water. It's all I got. Water and milk. But I got a lot of water. It's better for you anyway than tea. It tastes good though. Alright, let me clean this shit up real quick. Why not get flavor packs? I mean, I can drink water without flavor. I would like some tea, but I don't have any. I just had one though. My girl got me slim chicken, so I did just drink one. Watch out, let me get this all cleaned up here. Y'all's mess cleaned up. But we me see. Is there anything in here? Okay. I mean, all things considered, it looks pretty good. I don't know who told me to get the little, what was that? That one dude said get a little like handheld steam vac or something. I'm gonna buy one of them. How much are they? That way if they pee on the carpet or something, I can just go and clean it right up. I bought this stuff just in case. Carpet shit. Just in case I gotta use it. I don't believe in evolution. So. Yeah, steamer. But not like a big one. There's got to be like a little handheld. Because if they pee, it'll just be a little spot. And I just... Right now, if they pee, I just get a rag. I scrub it with this shit. And it does the trick, from what I can see. They've been doing pretty good with poop when I'm gone. For the most part, they poop on the pad. I got one dog, I think it's Miracle, that can't seem to grasp the pad. Dude, I don't think I'm getting sick. Like, I'm just sore throat all day. I have no idea why. What the fuck? I do believe in science. I just don't believe in evolution. From what I've looked into it about it, I've just never been convinced of it. You got to convince me of things. I'm one of those rare types of people that you literally cannot peer pressure me to do anything. If you can't make it make sense to me, I will not believe it. What I've noticed about people though is a lot of times they can't make any of these things make sense. They can't explain it. So what they will do is they'll shame you and use these tactics. Shaming doesn't work. Peer pressure does not work on me. That's why I'm not a drug addict. That's why I'm not a drinker. Peer pressure doesn't work on me. I cannot be peer pressured into doing shit I don't want to do or believing shit I don't want to believe. Now, if you can make the case and you can convince me in a polite, respectable manner, but if you come at me with shame tactics, anger, rage, all red flags, that's a liar. I've dealt with many liars in my life, and I know a liar when I see one. If someone's telling the truth, they don't have to get angry. They don't have to rage at you. They don't have to do none of that. Especially a scientist. I've dealt with scientists in my life, real ones, and they're some of the most polite people you deal with, and they love questions. The problem with evolution, climate change, gender studies, and all this doesn't like to be questioned. Red flag. Any science that does not like questions is fake science, just so you know. And any school scientist that's worth a damn will tell you this. At least they did back in the day. I've never had a science teacher that was mad at you asking questions. But during COVID, the gender stuff, the climate change, the evolution, do not question it. Do not ask any questions about it. That's a red flag. That's not science. Science is all about questions. It's all about, that's literally what science is questions. You ask questions, you do experiments to get answers. Stop letting people peer pressure you and shit. Stop letting dumb people or people that are paid to lie to you. See, a lot of these scientists, Neil deGrasse Tyson and others, they're paid to lie to you. Now, that don't mean they lie about everything, of course, but they do have agendas. They are paid. One thing you'll learn about science, and the science guy told me about all this, is in the scientific community, if you don't go along with the narrative, you're casted out. They don't like that shit. And that's easy to see. You saw that during COVID. It fascinates me that there's stuff that people believe and there's no proof of it whatsoever. And if you actually debated it, and I've debated these things, if you actually debated it with somebody, you'll figure out that they can't fucking answer these questions. They can't explain it to you. None of this shit. They can't tell you how a fish crawled out of the water and became a man. They can't tell you that. Nobody can tell you that. Nobody can explain it to you. If you question it, they will shame you and make fun of you. And when you do that to me, I just assume you're a lying sack of shit. That's what I assume. I'm the worst person to do that shit to because I'll never trust you when you do it to me. If you want to convince me of something, you better be polite and respectful. Because you come in with that shame and that bullshit, I'm just going to roll my eyes and go, this guy's a clown. If science has the answers, then answer the questions that explain these things. They can't even explain it to you. Ask a guy to explain evolution to you. Go ahead and ask. No, and I don't spend too much time worrying about these topics either. Evolution, for one, I could care less about it. To me, honestly, it's irrelevant. We got bigger fish to fry, bigger things to worry about. Here's some topics you will never see me talk about. Heritage, the past. Oh, who was my granddaddy and who? I don't care about none of that. I don't care who grandpapa was. I don't care what my ancestry looks like. I don't care what race. I don't care about none of that. I find it irrelevant and stupid. And I think the only people that worry about that are boring people who have nothing going on in their life. When you're a total fucking loser, you start looking to the past. Well, my great-grandfather was a pirate. And who gives a fuck? You're not your great-grandfather. You're a pussy-ass loser is what you are. So, climate change, don't care about that either. Don't care to debate it. Don't care about it. One, we don't control the climate. Scientists they don't know how hot it was 1,000 years ago. They don't know how hot it was 1,000,000 years ago. Anyone that tells you they know how hot it was 1,000,000 years ago is a fucking bullshit artist. And if you believe that, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron. If you believe some dude knows how hot it was 1,000,000 years ago or 1,000, they don't know. They have no fucking idea. Nobody fucking does. The shit they get y'all to believe cracks me the fuck up, man. I don't know about the moon landing. I could care less. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, I'm sure they can. tell you what I've said, what I've told you many times. Lying repeatedly, daily, over and over and over about the most tedious, irrelevant shit has serious consequences. I wouldn't trust none of this shit no more. I don't trust any of it. And how could you watch my channel on a daily basis and everything I've exposed, all the lies I've exposed on this channel, and how could you ever think I believe any of it? I don't trust none of it. I don't trust none of it. What you have to understand about the world, and when you get my age, you will understand this. There are powerful, rich people, and they lie to you, and they own scientists, and they own businessmen, and they own all kind of politicians. When are you all going to wake up and realize that powerful people own scientists, and the scientists are paid to lie to you? This is a fact. This is a fact. This is not up for debate. We're not debating this. If you don't believe that, you're dumb. I mean, there are things that I say that, if honestly, it's just common sense. I'm a common sense guy. I'm not a genius, but I have brutal common sense, and the things I say come from common sense. If you don't know that there are powerful, rich people in this world that pay other people to lie to you and manipulate you with the TV and all this shit, you're a fool. You're a fool. So why would you believe anything? If you can't prove it yourself, why would you believe it? Like people that don't believe the moon landing, I don't blame them. You can't prove it. You can't prove it one way or another. Just like the people that don't believe space is real, I don't even blame them. Now, I believe space is real, but none of us can prove space is real. We've never been. We're just going off the word of other people. There's a lot of things in this world that people believe that they just go off the word of some stranger they've never even met. How do you even know any of it's real? How do you know what's real and not? Lying has consequences. A lot of you don't seem to realize that. And this is why I bring up all the time. Do you do this in your personal lives? You lie to your girlfriend. You lie to your friends, family like this. If you do, you're going to destroy your life. If you all lie in real life like you do on the internet, you're going to destroy your life. I don't trust any of these people because they lied. COVID, daily, lying. And using those lies to justify treating people like shit. I didn't wake up one morning and say, I don't trust any of this. Nah, that's not how it works. 8 straight years of lies being documented daily takes a toll on you. And you start to realize, I can't trust nobody. I can't trust none of these people. They're paid to lie to me. Certainly can't trust the television. Can't trust a fucking scientist. What scientist? I don't even know these people. I'm just supposed to trust some random stranger because he says, oh yeah, that's the science. And then I say, yeah, but I had some questions. Oh, that's stupid. You're an idiot for asking questions. You're an idiot for believing that. I've seen the reaction to people. If you want to prove, if you know why people believe space is real and why people don't believe all this stuff, it's because of COVID. It's because of lying to them. I told you there's going to be consequences to that bullshit. Y'all think y'all can just treat people like stupid, dumb kids and lie to them and treat them like shit and get away with it and everything's going to be fine. If you did that to your girlfriend, how would it work out for you a year later? You think you'd be with her? No. Wake up, people. A lot of you all do things and you think there's no consequences to it. You all participated in COVID. You participated in those lies. You came to my channel and pushed those lies and I debunked them in real time. And then you came the next day and continued to do it daily. Imagine lying to someone and in real time, they prove that you're lying and then you keep doing it. Why would I trust you? Not only, it's not even about a trust thing. It's about, do you think I'm a retard or something? Like, what is wrong with you? This is my problem with Junie, and I tried to get through to him on this, and I said, you got to stop doing this. You've got to learn to take an L. You got to learn to take an L. Some of you, god damn, you can't take an L. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to admit it. You were wrong about COVID. You were wrong about Trump. You were wrong about Russia. So many things that you've been wrong about. So constant lying, constant being wrong. 8 years of it. 8 years of it. Just bah, bah, bah. Here we are in 2024. Why would anybody trust anything anybody says? Why would they? And who can blame them? What cracks me up most is people that go, I don't know why you don't trust nothing. I don't know. What are you talking about? I've been on this channel documenting why. How long do I got to talk about this before it gets through your head? Y'all got to quit worrying about dumb shit like evolution and all this ignorant shit. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's a theory, by the way, the theory of evolution. You know what a theory is? It's not a fact. It's a theory. Theory of evolution. It's a guy's theory, and other guys believe in it too. Of course, there's people that believe in religion, and there's evidence to point towards a creator. Oh no, yeah, there's evidence to point towards a creator too. I think we get too caught up in these things. I don't think any of it really matters. I don't think we're ever going to have answers. I don't think we're ever going to be able to definitively prove that evolution is real or that there's a creator. I don't think you're ever going to figure it out until you die. And you're not going to get to come back and tell anybody. So only you will know then. This is why you don't ever hear me talk about this stuff. This is why I used to talk about religion. I don't talk about it anymore. Because I've grew up and I've learned that, whatever works for people, whatever they want to believe, let them believe it. Because I don't have the answers and nobody has them. No matter what these people tell you. When you get my age, that's what you're going to realize. I remember being in my 20s and thinking I had it all figured out. Of course, evolution is real. Of course, God ain't real and atheism is the way to go. But when you grow up, you start looking around and realizing, well, atheism has a lot of problems. Being godless has a lot of problems. It ain't all just, that's the thing about growing up. By the time you got it all figured out, you die. That's life. By the time you get old enough to get some sense in your head, you die. You guys sound just like me when I was your age. So, it doesn't surprise me that you all believe all this stuff. I used to believe it too. And then I watched the scientific community gaslight me for years. Another problem I have with the science is the same people telling me all this stuff now tell me men can change their genders and all this stuff. Lying has consequences. I keep saying it. I say it for a reason because it's very true. It's very true. The only way to get people got to be honest. The lying has to stop, and it's not going to. It's not going to. It's the only way to solve a lot of our problems come down to people just lying all the time. There's no trust. Nobody trusts anybody because everyone's a liar. So this is why relationships are failing. This is why men ain't having sex. This is why all the problems that you hear about all the time in the news, all these problems that people talk about, they all can be boiled down to one simple thing: lying. Think about it for a while. Lying. But you can boil all these problems down to dishonesty. A lot of y'all's relationships would be a lot better if you quit lying all the time. Just fucking lying for no reason. It's like Jacob Larson. I got him. He's still fucking with that Latina from work. You're playing with fire, and when your wife finds out about it, she ain't gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it. We talked about Anna Kasparian yesterday on the stream. We talked about that. You can watch yesterday's stream. We talked about it. Yeah, he's got a work wife, which is... You won't see me getting a work wife. I treat my girl with respect. Oh, I know gender dysphoria is real. 100% yes. It's the treatment for gender dysphoria that's the problem. That's not treatment. That's medical. Well, it's medical experimentation.
One thing you'll learn about the scientific community if you study it is there's a lot of medical experimentation over the decades on human beings, on animals. It's a very dark world. And this is what you're seeing with the trans thing. The trans thing is one big medical experiment. And if you think people would not do that to people, well, I'm begging you to open up a history book. I'm begging you to get out of that bubble and get open-minded. The best piece of advice I can give you young people is this. Stop thinking you know everything. Stop with this. Stop being unwilling to look into things even if you think it sounds goofy. Just because something sounds goofy don't mean you shouldn't look into it and make sure it's goofy. Figure it out for yourself. Stop listening to other people, because you're going to dig into a lot of these topics and you're going to realize, wait a minute, nobody has the answers. These people are lying. There ain't no answers. It's all guesswork. Theory of evolution, it's guesswork. They don't have definitive proof. Get someone to show you definitive proof of evolution. They can't. None of them can. It's a theory. There's a theory of a creator. There's a theory of evolution. These are theories that nobody can prove. Now, they might be able to point to this or they point to that, but there ain't that smoking gun definitive proof of none of this shit. Which is why I find it kind of pointless to even talk about. Because the conversation is just going to end with, well, I guess we agree to disagree. It's just one of those agree to disagree conversations. As much as the scientific community would like to make you think it isn't, it is. Something happened with Trump yesterday. I didn't look too much into it, but it came across my phone. Some guy was arrested outside of his rally with guns and fake press passes or something. But then they released him on bail. So I think Patrick Bet David talks about it, but I ain't watched that yet. So maybe he broke it down and there's more information out there. Because the video title was like Assassin or Patriot, or I don't know who this guy is, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was a misunderstanding or something. I mean, he's out on bail. How do you try to assassinate the president? You're out on bail. I don't know. Haven't looked into it enough to say. It didn't seem that urgent, so I just kind of moved on. T West, guess the temperature of this. Guess the temperature in here. Yeah, so it's all theories. So why debate it? And I'm not even qualified to debate such things. I don't know nothing about it. But there are scientists, there are experts who don't believe in evolution. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same thing with COVID. It was like every day is like, trust the experts. And it's like, well, what about these guys over here? They're experts. They got scientific degrees and they say otherwise. So who do you trust? Who do you believe? Who do you trust? Well, I trust Neil deGrasse Tyson. No, Tyson is an astrophysicist. He's not a doctor. You know what I mean? Like, when you think about it, Neil deGrasse Tyson has just as much qualifications to talk about COVID as I do. He's an astrophysicist. He's not a doctor. You know, it's funny, these guys like Bill Nye. Oh, Bill Nye, he can tell you. Bill Nye's an engineer. Bill Nye's not a goddamn doctor. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to tell me, well, I'm not a doctor and I can't talk about it. Oh, okay. Well, Bill Nye's not a doctor. Neil deGrasse ain't. Bill Gates, Bill Gates ain't even in the science world. He's a fucking computer guy. It's like my brother. He was like, we was on the phone arguing about this during COVID. He's like, I'm a smart guy and everything. And I'm like, you're smart with computers. You're a computer programmer, but that doesn't make you a doctor, bro. And you're doing the same thing everybody else does on the internet. I'm asking legitimate questions and you're attacking me and yelling at me and saying you hope I die and all this goofy shit. Like, You sound propagandized. That's what you sound like. Some people just lost their way during that. Lost their way. Sad. I just think people don't realize how deep the propaganda goes, how deep the lying goes. I think they just don't get it. I think there's this instinct, not everything's a conspiracy, come on, don't get crazy. But actually, a lot of it is. A lot of it is. There's a lot of conspiracy going on. There's a lot of shady shit going on. That's the reality of the world, and we like to pretend like, no, there's no conspiracies. There's no lying going on. There's no shady. Why would powerful people lie to me? Why would they stage a pandemic? Why would they do that? Have you ever studied history? If you want to know the main reason that I believe this stuff, when people say it, I don't dismiss it, because I like history and I've studied it my whole life. I've always looked into it. History's full of shit like that, dude. History's full of government staging things and killing their own people to push agendas. It's full of it. So, look, you don't have to believe these things, but when somebody brings it, like when somebody goes, yeah, they staged 9/11, and you roll your eyes at it, you're actually the idiot. You realize, right? You're rolling your eyes at a very legitimate theory. Do you understand the ramifications of 9/11? You understand what happened after all that? You understand that there was $1 trillion, over $1 trillion, I think it was like $3 trillion, went missing. The Pentagon lost it. They couldn't find it. They did a press conference on September 10th and said, oh, we lost the money. We don't know where it is. The next day, 9/11. Well, nobody's talking about that missing trillion anymore. Nobody's talking about anything else. Nobody cares. Oh, and by the way, you know that section of the Pentagon that got hit by the plane? The plane, that part? That's where the financial records were kept, and it all burned up. Oh, wow. Amazing. And some people can't even go, yeah, that's weird. They don't even want to talk about it. They won't even call it weird. By the way, it's the only giant ass building that's ever collapsed from a fire. Weird, ain't it? Now, there's a bunch of people with science degrees that argue about whether or not that building could collapse the way it did. Who do you believe? I'm not an architect. I'm not an engineer. Well, this guy is. He says there's no way that burned down and fell like that. He's got a degree. So who do I believe? See the problem? See the problem? It's not that I think I know everything. It's that I'm humble enough to know I don't know anything. So why should I trust you? Who are you? Oh, you're a journalist who lies all the time. Why should I trust you? Why should I trust you over this guy who's claims to be an engineer? I don't know. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But shouldn't we get these engineers? If you wanted these conspiracy theories to go away, the way you would do it is you would get credible people in a room to debate the topic and let people watch it and let people decide for themselves. They never do that. Yeah, not everybody's a grifter though. That's a cop out. I don't like that. That's a cop out because that's what they always say. Anyone that questions their narrative is a grifter. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's levels to propaganda, and I'm well aware of them. That shit don't work on me, brother. Don't work on me. It don't. Calling people a grifter is a way to discredit them. If someone's telling the truth, you got to understand, if someone's telling the truth, you can't debate them and win. You realize that, right? You can't debate them. So you have to discredit them. That's the only way to get people to stop listening to that person. And what that tells me is you can't actually debate the topic because this guy would destroy you. So you're going to discredit his character. Anytime I see character attacks on a guy who's just who's just saying, yeah, the mainstream narrative, not true. And if you listen to these people, they sound like they know what they're talking about. They have the credentials to back it up as well. And you would think that someone would set up a debate with them and they would debate them. Go on Rogan. Remember when Rogan offered to have that one guy come on and he wouldn't do it? When the truth is on your side, you're willing to debate because the truth is on your side, especially if you're an expert. What are you scared of? You're an expert and the truth is on your side. You have nothing to lose. Scientists scared to debate was a massive red flag during COVID. All the scientists scared to debate. And what was funny about it is all the ones that were wanting to debate were the ones saying that we were being lied to about it. And they all wanted to debate. See, when you're at my age, there's certain things that you're not going to have them until you get older. You're just not. It's impossible to be a young kid and see the world the way I see it because you haven't been through things. You haven't seen it. I lived through 9/11. I lived through the Iraq War. I know these people lie. The Trump years, I was hyper focused on this. I was more focused on this than any of you were. So I've seen and read things that y'all just ain't seen. You can't use... I've documented a lot of it on this channel, so it's just, it's all been documented by me. That's the beauty of it. It's all been well documented. How many times have I exposed these people as liars? Now, when I expose you for lying to me like 20, 30 times, why should I trust a word you ever say? Why should anybody trust anything you have to say when you are caught lying all the time? And that's the problem with the mainstream media and a lot of the liberals. And there's people on the right. There's people on the right wing that are like that. Like Laura Loomer. She's one of these people. Why would you trust anything she says? She's always lying. She's always putting out fake stories. She's a fucking clown. Credibility matters. And some people spent the last 8 years wrecking their credibility. Just wrecking it. And there is no going back. Like, think of your relationship. If your girlfriend cheated on you and lied to you for 8 straight years, would you ever trust her again? No. Is there anything she ever do that? No. The same goes for these things. And I used to say this every day when people would come in here and lie, and I would debunk their lies in real time, and then I would say to them, there's going to be consequences to doing this on a daily basis. Here we are. We're here now. I don't know if we're here. We've reached our destination where lying has caught up with left. It's caught up. They're going to lose this election because of the lies. That's why they're going to lose this election. I said it when Biden won. I broke it down on the stream. I said, Biden made all these promises and he can't keep them. He cannot deliver on what he promised. He's going to fail massively and the things are going to get worse. And there's not going to be any I mean, what can you say? Debate a liberal on it. Debate them. They got nothing to say. They got nothing to say. These guys are so thoroughly defeated, man. They know they're gonna lose. They know they're gonna lose. They can't make the case for Kamala. They can't. And I just think the lying and the gaslighting, and it's just ran its course, man. People's tired of it. It's so funny. I used to say this all the time. I used to say, well, when we get to 2024, people are going to be so broke. They're going to be dealing with so much shit. They're not going to care about this irrelevant crap anymore. They're not going to want to listen to it. And here we are. Here we are. We're here. Medical licenses revoked. Why was their licenses revoked? See, I ask questions. And why have they been driven out of the medical community? Why have they been driven out of the science community? Is it because they're bad people? Or are they questioning narratives and not doing what they're told? See, I'm a big boy. I'm 37 years old. I'm not a kid. I don't think like a child. I do not. I'm sorry, guys. I do not think like a child. When you tell me people have been discredited, they've been pushed out of the science, pushed out of the medical community, I ask, why? And when were they pushed out of the medical? I watched a lot of act during COVID who, before COVID, nobody said anything like that about them. That's weird. Nobody had any problem with these people. They were considered smart people, smart, normal people. And then all of a sudden, because they dared to question the narrative, suddenly, oh, you can't trust these people. That's a red flag for me. When you tell me out of the blue that this random guy can't be trusted anymore because he's asking questions. And then when I go, okay, but those questions seem legitimate. Can we get some answers? No. Those questions are stupid. They're not legitimate. Don't ask them. I'm too old to fall for that. Sorry, I'm just I'm a weird guy. Just, you got to make sense. I know I'm a weird guy. I'm not gonna be bullied. I know a lot of you got bullied into this stuff. I get it, but I'm not living my life for these people, bro. I'm not getting experimental drugs shot in my body for them. I'm not doing any of it. Nope. Not happening. I mean, I gave so many people an opportunity to make the case for these things, and they can't. Just make the case. And I don't even see why you would care anyway. You know what I mean? Like, some of these things people get so bent out of shape about, like, what I choose to put inside my body is nobody's business but mine. What drugs I would take or anything. You don't need to be going around trying to force people to take a certain drug or eat a certain thing or whatever. Y'all need to just stop doing things like that. There's a lot of people that need to, like, just back off and realize you don't get to have a say in stuff like that. You don't get to say, hey, you got to take this drug. No, I don't. I don't have to. By the way, the same people. Everything's full circle. Everything's ironic. Everything's hilarious. Like, my body, my choice, except for that, huh? Except for that. I love when you guys do that stuff, though, because I know that every time you do it, thousands of people leave the Democratic Party and they're never coming back. They're never coming back. That's what I told Junie. I said, Junie, if you really value the Democratic Party and you want them to win, what I'm telling you is make changes. Don't be the party. The Democrats are the party of the rich. When I was growing up, that was considered the Republicans. Democrats are 100% the party of the rich now. Hey, 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 hey! What are you doing? Leave her alone. Get back! Get back! Over you! What are y'all doing? What are y'all fighting? What are you doing? What are y'all fighting about? Get your ass back. Pull it down. What the fuck is that about? What was that about? What has gotten in y'all? What the fuck was that? Start attacking each other. Let me see you. Are you okay? You look okay. What y'all get into? What happened? What are they fighting over? Stop. I can't let you out. You're gonna fight her. Get your ass back. Go. Are you gonna behave yourself? I can't let you out if you're gonna do that. You better leave him alone. He's gonna kick your ass. Whatever you've done to him, you pissed him off. Now leave him alone. Gone somewhere. Was he trying to eat and he couldn't fuck off? Leave him alone. I said, get the fuck out of here. I'm getting rid of her. I swear to God. I'm gonna get rid of you. Keep on. No. No. You hear me? Get in there. No. If you're not, attack your daughter. Why y'all fighting? What's the fight about? I mean it, boy. I mean it. I mean it. Don't do it. You're not attacked. You're not gonna be doing that shit. Get in here, right here. Well, eat. Here. Eat your food. Hey, boy. Leave him alone. Leave her alone. Get back. Leave him alone. Sit. It's too hot in here for this shit. T. West is right. Y'all better not fight again. I'm telling you. Don't do it. Miracle, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Here, Marco, come here. Right there's your food. Go ahead and eat it. You don't got to eat out of the same bowl as him. Leave her alone. Don't sniff her ass if you try to bite her. You're weird. Fucking stupid. What the fuck was that? I'm not going to believe any economic data. I'm going to believe my own eyes and my ears. See, it's not about the data. It's about the data has to match reality. You understand? The data's got to match what I see when I go out of my house, when I see what I go to the store, what the people are saying. Some of you are so caught up in data and government lies. Why would I trust the government? Do you know the Biden administration has been caught multiple times faking those numbers? Fact. They faked job numbers a few months ago, got busted on it, had to come back and give new numbers later on. These people have been busted lying about a lot of shit over the last couple of years. Data, they've lied about data. The FBI crime statistics, look into that. They're lying. They're excluding areas with high crime. Quit. I said quit. Get away from him and leave him alone. You're agitating him. And you keep on. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to be bothered by you. You're getting on his nerves. Don't you see that? You better be good, Marshall. What is she? She's trying to eat and you don't want her to eat or something? Eat it then. There. Eat it. Then let her have it. She's hungry. Come here. Get away from her. Don't start. Come here. Eat it. I gave it to you. You didn't want it. So you ain't gonna come over here and start shit with it. Go. Go. No. Neither of you want it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You want it? Here. Now eat it. Jobs went up every month since Biden's been in presidency. Who cares? When have you once heard me complain about jobs? Can you point to a time on this channel since Biden's been in office that I've complained about jobs? You can't. Of course, jobs are going up. Everybody has to work 2 of them to survive. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of people's working 2 jobs. The gaslighting about the economy fascinates me. We all go to the grocery store. We all see the prices. We all know everything's more expensive. Look at the price of everything, literally everything has skyrocketed. And then people I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand shilling for politicians. Can you all explain to me why you feel the need to lie for Democrats? Is it because you think Trump is so dangerous that you just have to push them over the finish line? Is that what this is? You can be honest with a guy like me. You don't have to do this. You don't have to come in my stream and lie like this. Number one, I know you're lying and I know all the facts about this stuff, so there's no point in doing it. Second of all, just be honest. If you came in here and said, look, I think Trump's dangerous, and we got to get Kamala in there. She's not perfect, but Trump is a danger. He might do this, he might do that. Okay. At least that would explain the lying. It would make the lying make sense, where it's like, okay, you think something is so dangerous, it's such a risk that you have to do whatever it takes. Okay. People love to talk about polls. Look at any poll. Look at any poll. Name the poll. Open it up and look at it. Overwhelmingly, people say the economy is bad. Overwhelmingly, people say that we're better off 4 years ago. These is just, look, guys, if there's one thing polling can tell us, it can tell us when to quit lying. It can tell us when to quit gaslighting. The economy sucks. Stop lying about it. Just stop. People talk about the price of their eggs, the price of their bacon, the price of their house, on and on and on. And you guys reply with, well, the Biden administration said everything's fine. Sure they did. Well, what else are they going to do? You know what's funny about all this, and this is why I find it all very fascinating, hilarious to me, because if Trump was in office right now and we were dealing with what we were dealing with, none of you would be acting like this, and neither would I. That's the difference between me and you. I would not be shilling for Trump. I'd be calling him out for this. I'd be saying, God damn it, what has he done? I'm begging you guys to realize the Democrats are not your friends. They're not the good guys. You do not have to do this. You're not in a battle for democracy. You do not have to vote for these people, because it's just crazy to me. Because I know that's what it is. Deep down, that's what it's about. It's you all fall for all this. You all really think that you're in some type of danger. You're not. Trump will do some good things, just like he did last time. Those 4 years of Trump were fine. You know how I know those 4 years were fine? Because every single day, we argued about completely made up topics. Every day you all would come in here with a made up scandal. I would debunk it. We'd go to bed and do the same thing the next day. We don't do that anymore because there's real shit happening. There's not fake things happening anymore. There's real shit to talk about. And that's what we talk about now. The economy's doing fine. Well, then why does Kamala say she's going to fix it? If the economy's doing fine, then once again, why does she say that she's going to fix it? Why does she say these things? It's just, we're drilling more. Of course we are, because there's an election around the corner. See, that doesn't work on me either. Come on, that can't work on you either. Does that really work on you guys? So you spend 3.5 years fucking everything up. And then the last half, right before everyone's going to vote, you act like you got some sense. Sorry, that doesn't work for me. No. That's what I call being a real naive fucking idiot, bro. If you fall for that one, don't fall for that stuff. Oh, Biden's going to do the right thing a few months before the election. Come on, guys. Come on. Y'all smarter than this, bro. Come on now. Biden should have never touched those oil reserves. That's a national scandal. You know that, right? The fact that he touched those oil reserves to help himself in the election that he's not even in anymore. That's funny. But he literally did that to get positive press. That's not what our oil reserves are for. They're for emergencies. They're for wartime. If we get in a serious war situation, we dig into our reserves. So the fact that Biden tapped into that at all is a national scandal. If we had a real media, which we do not, if we had a real media in this country, he'd be called out for it. That's a big problem, man. If we had a real media, y'all wouldn't be talking the way y'all talk every day. You wouldn't be propagandized like this. I don't even blame y'all for sounding the way y'all sound, because you're propagandized. And there's only so much time in the day. Hell, I work now too. We ain't got time all day, You ain't got time all day to fucking look at all this stuff. You might look at a little bit here and there, but I used to have all day to dig deep. That's why I could fucking destroy people in debates, because I spent my whole day. They was at work for 8 hours. I was sitting there researching all day. So I had my shit lined out. They got off work. Jimmy would get off work and get in his car and drive home and argue. He wouldn't know what the fuck he was talking about, because he's been at work all day. I understand why people are propagandized. They don't have time. I get it. You have no time. Which is why you shouldn't believe anything you hear. You should just go, well, I don't know. What's so wrong with saying this? I don't know a lot about that, so I'd have to look into that. What's so wrong with saying that? More people need to start saying that about some of these topics that y'all don't have no knowledge over. Some of y'all just repeat Biden administration talking points or MSNBC talking points, and You think that's doing something? I'm not impressed by that. The government data has to match reality. If the government says, hey, the economy's doing good, and you feel like it is, you're walking around, you're like, oh, prices are good, I can afford stuff, I don't feel like I'm fucking, then there's no reason to argue with the data. There's no reason to argue with the government. But the problem is the data doesn't match the reality. For example, inflation is only up 3%. Then why is the price of everything 20, 30% higher than it used to be? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You have to make it make sense to people. The way to get people on your side is not to shame them. It's to make sense. It's to sit them down and go, listen, you just don't understand. Let me break it down for you. And you have to break it down in a way an idiot can understand. Because most people don't know nothing about this stuff. So you have to break it down. You have to explain to people, yes, it's only up 3%. So, and then when they start going, well, wait a minute. The price of the house, the price of the gas, the price of the eggs, the price of the bacon, that's all up more than 3%. What do you mean only up 3%? What are you talking about? It doesn't make sense to people. When people hear it, they go, nah, that doesn't. 3% seems like a little tiny bit of inflation. Like I'd barely notice. You know what I mean? Wow. This is heavy. I mean, some things went up 50% and shit. And another problem the Democrats have is they have an unserious presidential candidate. She's very unserious. Her and Tim Walz are very unserious people. Trump's talking about real shit. That's why he's going to win this election, because he's talking about real shit. At the end of the day, that's what matters. When you're in serious times, you have to talk about serious things. You can't come out and talk about silliness. You can't come out and gaslight the public. Gaslighting only goes so far. Lying only goes so far. It's like I said, if you had a girlfriend, you lied to her all the time. There's going to be a point where she starts to realize you're a liar and she doesn't believe anything you say. And then good luck having your relationship. It's not going to last long. That's where the Democratic Party is right now, where they have lost a lot of people. They have pushed a lot of people away. They've lied so fucking much, and they continue to do it. The lies they're telling now are insane. They're insane. I mean, have you seen Aaron Rupert lately? Have you took a look at Aaron Rupert and some of the stuff he's tweeting out? He's a known liar, a known shill for the Democrats. Man, he's getting bad. He's getting bad. So Donald Trump made a tweet the other day talking about he was going to deport gang members, talking about gang members specifically. And Aaron Rupert said, well, Trump's getting real racist. When you're talking about deporting violent gang members and people are pretending you're racist, it's just, I got to think you're losing the public, man. I just think you guys are just off the deep end of insanity. Nobody wants gang members in our country. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants them imported in from other countries. It's like the clip we played yesterday where the woman was like, only a few apartment complexes have been taken over. And J.D. Vance was like, are you listening to yourself? Only a few? This is America. This shouldn't even be happening. This type of stuff shouldn't be happening. And you know there were so many people that were mad at J.D. Vance when they saw that clip. So many people are gone, bro. They've lost their way. I don't even get it. Do you want to live in a country with violent gangs? Do you want to live in a country with violent gangs? Is that what you want? I don't get it. I don't get why you guys want to pay extraordinary prices for everything. I don't get why you guys want to go to war. I don't get why you guys want to do these things. I don't get it. There are some things that Trump wants to do where I just feel like, why aren't we all agreeing with it? I don't understand. Why don't all of you? Shouldn't we all be able to agree that we should deport gang members from our country? How is 100% of the country not on the same page on that? Even even American gangs are probably for that. Even gang members themselves have more sense than you. Some of you have really lost your way. I'm telling you, man. And I don't understand it. You're regular people like me. You work regular jobs. None of this is good for us. Importing illegal workers, not good for us. None of it's good. Why? Why do you support it? I don't get it. Why? Why? Though this has been a topic to how you know which ones are in gangs. They have criminal records. They commit crimes. It's very easy to find these people. I mean, we have people that have come over that border that are legitimate terrorists, and they're going to commit terrorist attacks in our country. Is that what it's going to take to get you guys to stop pushing this shit? Do people have to get hurt? Do innocent people have to die for you all to go, okay, things have went too far, let's secure that border? That's what I don't get, man. I don't get why. Once again, I'm 37 years old, though. To me, this is just a very adult decision to make. I live in this country. I have children that live in this country. There's enough problems in this country. I don't want millions and millions of illegal aliens coming over the border. We don't know who these people are. We don't know why they're here. And we know for a fact a lot of gangs have come over, and we know for a fact terrorists. Remember that one guy that said that you'll know why he's here soon, and they looked him up and he was on the terrorist watch list? He's on the watch list. Now, when you see something like that, as an American, regular person, you should go, okay, this has gone too far. This is a problem. This isn't about Donald Trump, guys. This is about you. Why do you want to live under that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I also find it fascinating that liberals are pushing slave labor right now. Pushing slave labor. Fascinating. Fascinating. Seeing a lot of tweets, well, if you deport these illegals, who's going to pick the strawberries? Who's going to pick the cotton if you get rid of the slaves? Who's going to pick the cotton? That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. Coincidentally, the same political party. Hey, there was a party switch. Really? Because I didn't notice. I didn't notice because you guys are still pushing that type of shit, you know? You used to have guys that picked cotton, and we took that away from you. Now you got guys that pick strawberries and shit, and avocados, and, oh God, what if I don't have my avocado toast? Hey, this ain't slavery. We pay them $2 an hour. Don't call it slavery. That's what Junie would say. 100%, you know it. He would say, Smokey, it ain't slavery. They're paid money. Oh, yeah. How much you think they make picking strawberries? You think they make $20 an hour under the table illegal? Yeah. Oh, by the way, they come here, they make money, and they send it home to their home country. They don't even spend it here. Hey, how does that benefit us? Why do you guys care about other countries and other people around the world? Why don't you put yourself, number one, you put yourself first and the people in your country first? Why do you care? That's another thing. I don't care about these other people in these other countries. Do you not realize that these people in these other countries don't give a fuck about you? Do you not realize that? They don't give a fuck about you. They're not thinking about Americans all day and how to help us. Stop thinking about how to help strangers from other countries. You're not obligated to. It doesn't make you a good person either. It makes you a fucking retard to sit around focusing on people. Now, if you're a billionaire and you want to help people, go ahead. But you guys work normal-ass jobs. And by the way, there are American citizens living on the side of the road and shit you could be helping. And instead of helping them, you want to... And you don't even want to help these people. You want the taxpayers to do it. That's another thing, you know? No, we should deport them And we should raise the wages of those jobs and hire American citizens to do those jobs. And of course, American citizens aren't going to do those jobs for pennies. You're going to have to pay them. You see, that's why they're using illegal labor, because it's cheaper. You crack me up, Face Smokey. I like you, but what you just said is hilarious. You just don't get it. You think these CEOs that are exploiting the labor want to increase the wages and give these, they don't know. No, they don't. The reason they're hiring illegals is to save money. That's why they're doing it. They're not going to raise the wages of the illegals. Here's the problem. Look, American citizens will not pick strawberries for $2 an hour. Nobody's going to do that. You're not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I would do it for $20 an hour, and a lot of other people would. They don't want to pay $20 an hour. They don't want to do that. So they find these illegal aliens who will work for cheaper. Problem solved. If you deport these people, then these companies have no choice but to raise their wages and hire American workers. It's the same thing of all the jobs being shipped over to other countries. The reason they shipped all those jobs over is because those people will work for cheaper. You shouldn't want to drive your wages down. We should not want to drive our wages down. So anything that drives our wages down, we should be against. Illegal immigration drives our wages down. If you don't believe me, you can believe CBS News, who did a report on it and said the same goddamn thing and talked about it on the channel. Many media outlets and studies have came out and said this is true. So that right there is enough for me. If the American workers' wages are going to go up if we deport these people, which CBS News has no reason to lie about this. Why would they lie about this? Why would they lie about that? We know the media wants illegal immigration. We know which side they're on. So that's the thing. You can't really trust the media. But when the media tells the truth about something that they usually lie about, what's the incentive for them to lie about it? To help Trump? No. Put yourself and your fellow Americans first. Stop worrying about the world, bro. The world does not think about you at all. The world does not think about us ever. The world does not care if we eat tomorrow, if we can pay our rent. The people of this world do not care about us. You need, as an American, the biggest problem Americans have is wanting to help the whole world all the time. It's like I said to Junie, I said, that one debate, I said, can everybody come here and live in America? Can we just have everybody from the world come here? Because that's the way y'all talk, like everybody should be able to come here. But how can everybody on the planet move here? That's impossible. That's impossible. It can't happen. So this idea that America is this great place, and it is, but that doesn't mean that everybody gets to come here. And if we let everybody in, it's not going to be a great place. You realize that, right? Now, there are certain people we can let in because they're decent people and they share our values. It's okay to have a country and have values and have rules and not let people in who don't want to live by that. It's totally okay. And I understand you guys have been propagandized for like 20 straight years into thinking that's a bad thing, but that's just propaganda. It's all it is. You're not a bad person for putting your country first. Every other country on the planet puts their people first and doesn't. You realize that, right? You realize that? Well, maybe not England, but and there's people waiting in line to come here legally. And it's not fair to those people. And here's the thing. Those people are decent people. They're doing it the right way. So that leads credibility to them because they're not trying to jump the fence. And they could. They could do like everything go down across that border, which tells me those are decent people here. Those are good people. They'll add value. It's like Vivek Ramaswamy says, if you're going to come here, you should add value. What's wrong with that? Why do we want people coming here that add no value to our country? Gang members and criminals. Well, some people come here legally because they got nowhere to, they're struggling. Well, I'm struggling. That doesn't mean that, when I had nowhere to live and I was like, where am I going to go? I don't just get to go walk in some guy's front door and go, I live here now. That's not how life works. I don't get to go to Canada and go, well, I live in Canada now. I'm here now. No. What's gotten into people, bro, for real? It's so strange. Propaganda. Break the conditioning. Break it. Marshall, I'll take you out first. See, they was fighting and now they're fine. That's weird. Now she's sniffing his ass. They get me this. Sometimes dogs just get into it a little bit. Honestly, if I probably would have left him alone, Marshall, she probably would have cowered down and submitted and he would have just went on with his day, We as humans feel we got to intervene, but really, I should have just backed up and let Marshall be the man. And let him, that's his daughter. He was disciplined her, I guess. I stepped in like a Democrat. I came in. Can you wait a minute, bro? Can you give me a minute? Go put my shoes on and shit. Yeah. Legal immigration, no illegal. You guys defending illegal immigration. What in the fuck is wrong with you? There is no benefits to illegal immigration. None. None. No matter what the news tells you. Well, the price of I seen this dude, he goes, the prices will go up even higher if we deport the illegals. What's that, liberal? Did I catch that? Did you just admit the prices went up? You wasn't thinking, liberal, was you? You admitted the prices went up. That's another thing they do all the time. They do shit like that. They let it slip. I love it when they let it slip. You think the prices are bad now? Wait till you deport the illegals. You told me the prices didn't go up at all. You told me it was only up 3%. I've never seen them all over the place like this. I've never seen it this bad. It's cold out there, Marshall. I'm gonna grab my jacket. Winter's here. I'm going with the jacket and the hoodie. Combo. Yeah, it's virtue signaling is a lot of what this is. I don't have a problem with people coming here, but you got to come here legally. That's it. That's all I say. If you come here legally, more power to you. I welcome you here, but you got to have rules, man. Come on. We have a country and we have borders, and come on now. Come on, y'all, move. You know the drill. One at a time. Back up. Go. Back up. Go over there. Go. Nope.
Get your ass back. Get back from the door. Get back from the fucking door. Go. Get over there. Stay. I'm telling you, man. Get on my fucking nerves, man. Hard-headed ass. Let me make sure that door latched and shut her up. Can you hold on a minute, Marshall? Come here. Lord. Would it kill you to fucking move for just a second? It's fucking cold out here. Winter's gonna suck. If it's already this cold, winter's gonna suck. Of course, I'm bald. It's a little bit colder. You know, I work in a cooler for the most part all day. Like, damn. I think I'd be used to it. Yeah, well, I'm not playing COD, guys. I'm not buying Black Ops 6, so you can quit asking about that. I have no interest in that. If I play any game, it'll be Rust. So you can whine about that all you want. I don't care. Rust is the only game I'm interested in playing. And these other games, I don't have no interest in them. I've played COD for over a decade of my life, and I'm bored with it. And Black Ops sucks. Treyarch sucks. Now, if Black Ops 6 comes out and everyone's like, it's the greatest thing in the world, like a month after, you know, because y'all say that every time, but if it's been out for a month and everyone's like, oh my God, it's the greatest thing, I'll consider getting it. But, yeah, I got other things I got money to spend on. I'm not buying that crap. Something that's going to sit on the shelf. I barely played Modern Warfare 3, and I like that, so. Can you please stop trying to go in their yard? Come on. Marshall, stop. 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 Ain't smoked all day. This shit gonna hit good. Yeah. Face is right. Come on. Good boy. Peeing on the ground. Good boy. And we'll take a little walk before we bring the other one out. Dude, it's fucking cold. I gotta zip this jacket up. Oh, man. Cold out here. Chilling, man. It's that fall chill. Dude, I moved at the right time. Holy shit. You should see how cold it was this morning. I had her take me to work. I said, fuck that bike. She was here. I said, just drop me off. I'll walk home. It was freezing this morning. I'm glad I work at noon tomorrow. It'll be cold when I get off, though, 9. It's going to be cold. At 10 miles in this cold air, because the bike is even colder because you're moving pretty fast. And that wind's just hitting you. Ugh. That's why I said fuck that bike this morning. That's why I'm starting to think, like, maybe don't even have the bike for the winter, because, like, you're taking a shit, aren't you? God damn it. I gotta go get a fucking bag, bro. Why'd you shit all the way over here? Come on, I gotta go get a bag now. Come on. I gotta remember where you shit. Okay, right here. Okay, come on. I gotta go get a bag. Come on. Go get a bag. You literally shit fucking way over here. Come on, go get a bag. Bring Miracle out. I keep some bags all be. He literally shit like 2 complexes away from where they say pick it up. Now, probably nobody would notice that because it's like way over here by the dumpster, but yeah. Be my luck. I get in trouble or something. Get fined or some shit, who knows? Pay some fucking fee or something. Last thing I need, I'd rather just pick shit up. I wish I had a mask. I don't have anything in my pocket that I can pick it up with. I guess I could have used my gloves in my pocket and then washed the gloves. But, seems lazy. Let's just go get a bag. I'll bring the other dog out anyway. He done shit and piss, so he can go in. My girl's getting me a roll of those poop bags. Or somebody's getting them. Either I'll get them or she'll get them. Whichever comes first. I've just been using grocery bags. If you're gonna pee on that, pee on that. Let's go. Come on, I gotta go get your shit. Yeah, that shit was gross when she put the mask back on. It'd be all right if she took the mask off and used it, but putting it back on was crazy. That's crazy. Okay, come on. Get in there. Get in there. Get away from the door. Get away from the damn door. Sometimes I gotta tell you not to be standing by the door trying to get out of it when I open it. Maybe I should get like a spray bottle, and every time I open the door, I just start going, ah! And that'll train them to be like, oh shit. Don't stand by that door. Hold on, you ready for the shit? I gotta get a bag. Tell Daddy shit on the floor. Shit on the grass. Guess I better get 2 bags just in case you take a shit. This way. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on, man. Damn. Back up. Y'all back up. Make sure that door latch and shut it. Shut up. That door shut up. I'll cry about it. Yeah, somewhere. Put the mask back on and you pick shit up with it. Insane. Unhinged behavior. I mean, wearing the mask outside is crazy enough. That's another chick that defends terrorists who would kill her in a heartbeat. If they could get a hold of her, they'd kill her because she's a porn star and she's disrespecting Islam doing that. And so all these people she defends would kill her. She's a dumbass. She's a real retard. And I love these people that did pornography and got rich and they act like they're better than us. She's one of those people that acts like she's better. Like she did something, you know? Like we're supposed to be impressed. You know, I could do that too, Mia Khalifa. I could fuck on camera and become rich. I'm a decent person, oh, Mia Khalifa. So I do it the hard way. I do things, I live hard way. I don't take the easy way. Degeneracy. Find your daddy shit. Pick it up here. It's over here somewhere. Come here, I'm trying to find it. Where'd he poop? Is it right there? You smelling something, huh? Well, you're licking whatever that is. Hopefully it's not his shit. That's weird if it is. I don't even see it. What the fuck? Yeah, I was right here. Hold on, I gotta turn my flashlight on. Alright, I found it. I know. I almost stepped in it. Alright, I found it. I know. I almost stepped in it. Oh, she's peeing nice. Good girl. Pee outside. All right, let's go. Damn, a dime. Nice. 10 cents richer. I think I'm getting sick. Who got me sick? Fuck. Probably children. If you're around kids, you get sick. That's why I ain't been sick in over a year. I ain't been around a bunch of kids. It take long to get sick off them kids. They are little like virus magnets. Lovely sunset. I gotta get one made. I'm getting an $8 chair on Wednesday. Sit outside. Heroin hero. What are you talking about? Y'all don't ever make no sense. I'm telling you, man. If there's one thing being on the internet in a public manner for over a decade has taught me, It's that you can't believe a word anyone says about anyone on the internet. I encourage you to start a channel, get a following, and then you'll realize what I'm talking about. Because you'll start reading some of the shit people say, and you're just like, what the hell are you talking about? I need a chair. Come on, let's take you in. If you all would get back from the damn door, people could walk in. I'm getting that fixed very soon. Because that shit's gonna stop. I used to be able to think people could tell if somebody was on drugs. But then I got on here and I realized people really can't.
It's like Jim Brewer. You ever seen Jim Brewer? He looks like he's stoned out of his mind. He don't even smoke weed, but he just looks like that. Same with these body language experts. I don't buy into that shit either because it's like, oh, I can read the body language. Sure you can. Thanks for the 10. About to go in and watch more Destiny debate January 6th. Riveting. Can't wait. What if a guy was breaking into a guy's house? The shit they were saying, just... What if a guy broke into a guy's house and he killed the guy while he was breaking in, but the only reason he killed the guy is because the guy tried to kill him? Wouldn't that be self-defense? No, I don't think so. The guy's in the guy's house. If you break into a guy's house and he starts shooting at you and then you shoot and kill him, how can you plead self-defense? I just don't see how that would... There's no way that can be how the court would see it. You know? How can you claim self-defense when you're in a guy's living room at like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to steal his shit and then he starts shooting at you and you shoot and kill him? How can you claim self-defense? Well, you gotta understand, January 6th is literally all they have. It's all they have. And these MAGA idiots gave it to them on a silver platter. Retards. Bunch of fucking idiots. I gotta watch it. I got Red Hawk paid for it. You gotta counter it for her. I think he paid 100. I don't know. Yeah, it's the only way it can be stopped. Gotta get watched. Only got 4 hours left. I'll watch another hour or 2 tonight. I don't work till 12:30 tomorrow, so I gotta get up at fucking 8 a.m. Yeah, why would a guy be in court? You know what I mean? Like, if you break into a guy's house and kill him because he was shooting at you because you was in his house, you can't claim self-defense. What the fuck? Can't get another donation, another playlist until it's done. It's gotta get done. I need that next one. I'm going in. Flip this shit. Dude, I gotta get a little ashtray. Put that bitch out. Red Hawk just wants to torture me. Red Hawk probably didn't even watch that shit. Nobody did. Nobody can take it. He probably watched a few minutes. He was like, oh my God, this is terrible. And then he went to bed, and then he woke up the next morning. It was 6 hours long. He's like, oh, this is going to be horrible. I'll send it to Smokey. Get down. Down. Get down. Get down. Dude, I still ain't been able to. I'm about to go try again. Hmm. Damn, I guess everybody went to bed. I'm about to go to bed too. Fuck. Call it a day. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I see it in your eyes. I see it in your soul. Fuck's everybody at? I don't know, fuck, I'm about to go to bed. Tired.